Hi guys. Okay, so I haven't really done a video like this for a while, but I wanted to, as always, be authentic and real, and I promised that from the start of my husband dying in July last year and before, because I documented stuff before, that I would be honest about the process and how things are. And I've had a lot of messages this week, I don't know why particularly this week, but a lot, like a new influx of women. It has been all women this week, who are going through the same thing, or are likely to be very soon. And so again, I just want to talk about where I'm at, and if that can help anybody else, then that's a good thing, and maybe it can give you some light and hope and just preparation for what might be. So today is a real paperwork exercise for me. I'm about to go to the solicitors and sign the probate documents, which is all the stuff you have to deal with when somebody dies and they have property and stuff in their estate and all that kind of thing. It's paperwork and it's all serious, and it can feel quite overwhelming at times because you don't do this very often in your life, and you certainly don't really expect to be doing it at this age. You know, you expect it to be something that you'll be doing when you're a little bit older. But hey ho, that's what's happening, and it takes a while, which is frustrating because it's frustrating, and nobody wants all that paperwork kind of stuff. So hopefully this will be a step forward. But I guess weirdly enough, the solicitors that I'm signing at is not far from the crematorium where Ross's funeral was, and I don't come here at all for any other reason than I came for that. So I felt that quite emotional today. I've also been sorting through paperwork in the house, and we were fairly organised with our paperwork. We have a lot of bank accounts. Ross's thing was money and finances, which has made it a lot easier because everything's been very done. He had a will. You know, we were fairly organised, other than life insurance, which we didn't have. I do now. And so yes, I've been sorting through the documents and actually admitting to myself that I don't need to keep all of Ross's paperwork. And that's been harder than I thought it was going to be, because I just thought it was going to be a job where I went, right, I'm going to sort through this, I'm going to put this to one side, and actually found it really quite emotional because it was going, oh, I won't need that anymore. And actually, do you know, it was less that stuff, it was the amount of doctors' paperwork that I organised and had, and it was almost, a lot of that was actually going, I did a lot of stuff. Like I organised a lot of stuff, and and Ross had to go through a lot of stuff, and we as a family went through a lot of stuff, and you know, there's all kinds of medical terms that I know about that I didn't before, and just seeing all of that amount of stuff, and actually, you know, obviously I have to sort through it, so I'm flicking through it, and it's just kind of, you know, it brings up just the amount that we did and had to do, and yeah, it's a lot of stuff. And actually in one way there's a level, and I've talked to other people who cared for people as well, that there's a level of relief in not having to do that anymore, and I won't feel guilty about that, because Ross wouldn't wanted to do it either. Like, none of us wanting to do it, it's not a choice. And so I guess it's just a new sort of moving forward and putting that aside. But yeah, there was a lot of that kind of stuff, and I also found a bit of Ross's handwriting as well, and I find that really hard to deal with. But anyway, that is where we are at, and yeah, that's where we're at, and it's a new step, a new move forward. And thank you for messaging me, those of you who do, and for caring. And I will always endeavour to talk about things and be open with things. But I am alright. I know I'm a bit emotional, but that's alright, isn't it? A bit emotional. And yeah, speak to you soon.